This is more like it. Let's settle this mano a mano.
What up, it's Shakespeare94, and welcome to my DLC exclusive Melee Move showcase of Resident Evil 4 Remake in 4K, also HDR if YouTube detects it. So I just have a little bit to say before I show off the melee, but if your impatience precedes you, here's a timestamp for your trouble. Now, just like my recently released DLC exclusive weapon review of this game, this video will primarily feature content only seen in separate ways and the new additions to the Mercenaries. However, the way I go about showing the melee moves will go down exactly like the main game's melee showcase, where I first demonstrate characters' personal melee moves via stunning Ganados in the Mercenaries, then move on to show specific melee attacks against all different types of enemies. Now, while Ada Wong in separate ways does have some unique enemies with their own set of combat maneuvers against them, most of the enemies seen will be carryovers from the main game, and many moves will be the same as we saw with Leon. I don't mind going through all of them again though, since I'd rather produce a full-length video than half-ass it, taking considerable shortcuts. Near the end of the showcase, I'm going to show a couple more missed melee moves that escaped my knowledge until recently. Again, brought to my attention by Let's Play Gaming 432. Link to his channel in the description. Alrighty, that's all I have to say, so let's get on with the hand-to-hand combat action. Alright, like I said, we're going to start with the character's personal stun melee attacks, starting with Ada Wong. Now for some virally enhanced melee action by Albert Wesker. Alright, now we're done with character personal attacks. Now to go into the Separate Ways campaign and show all the melee moves against all the different types of enemies Ada comes across. Once again, a lot of these were already seen in the main melee review with Leon, but I'm gonna go ahead and show them. But the unique ones you'll recognize immediately. Plus, most of Ada's come from the grappling hook that she has.
You're not getting away.
Now to show the melee moves that I missed in the initial review, and I will show them with both Leon and Ada. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the conclusion of my DLC exclusive melee move showcase of Resident Evil 4 Remake. I hope you enjoyed the video. Once again, it's always a pleasure to return to my origins and do melee move showcases. It's always a blast. So this will be the end of any new content of Resident Evil 4 Remake, because I'm pretty sure they're done with this game at this point. This was the main DLC that everyone was waiting for. Of course, I know there's quite a few people who think there's so much more they could add in, like assignment Ada, maybe even more Mercenaries characters, stages, etc., but there's no concrete evidence to support that they could address this game more. So I'm pretty confident we're done with this, and I will not be playing this game again for content in a very long time, since it's at the end of the line of the series. So, for regular viewers who came here just for the melee moves, you may stop the video here, because the rest of what I've got to say is tuned to dedicated subscribers of my channel. Alright, so if you're wondering what am I going to do now that Resident Evil 4 Remake is done and all the content for it, well, I do want to do another live tier list again. A little bit has happened since my last live tier list, and I have some different opinions than I did just like 2 years ago when I initially did it. So I want to do another live tier list, and then once and for all, I'm going to begin my second remaking era that I've been teasing a lot for the past several months. What that entails is I'm going to be going through all of the games again from the very start of the franchise for both weapon and melee move content and recreate everything in this glorious 4K high frame rate that I've been achieving lately. I think it's about time a lot of my classic reviews get a major overhaul. Don't you guys agree? So that's what you got to look forward to. I can't wait to see y'all there. For now, this has been Shankster94, aka The Gamer Shankster. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on social media, starting with Twitter at Shankster_94. Check out my Facebook page and support me on Patreon. Shout out to Figo the Fearless for being my current active patron, and shout out to these individuals for being patrons of the past. Check out my Discord server, Shankster's Hub. It's a great place for you guys to directly communicate with me if you're a big fan of the channel and my content in general, and it's a pretty good place if you're just a Resident Evil fan. Although I do like to shout out my content a lot on there, so if your only reasoning to join this server is Resident Evil, then just be mindful of what you're there for. Alright guys, peace out, and I will see you guys next time with another live tier list of the franchise. Have a good one.